felt it all in an instant. The end begins with the embrace of a spirit. Who am I without the shallow man? After the world has left my hands, praying blank over the hills of the endless, suspended shadows, windows of my projections. The only thing left to run from is finally confronted.
What's going on, everybody? It is me, DXT, David. I'm watching hockey, and I'm gonna cast this round 5 of GNiK's Duel tournament, 2K23. We've got Sinister, Toxicity, and Lost World as our 3 maps. Dakana and Maxi. Maps have already been selected. I won't be as energetic tonight. Kind of fucked up. I have another tooth pulled out today. So, there you go. Fucking disgusting. But, yeah, it's still bleeding and shit like fucking hours later. I can't get it to clot. But, it is what it is. We're here to watch this game, so let's fucking get it done. Excuse me, pardon me. But this is gonna be Dakana versus Maxi.
Let's fucking go!
Starting out on Maxi, he's gonna grab the rail and Dakana's gonna dive right onto him. Exchanging fire, Maxi hits that rail as Dakana exits on the Mega. Pushes that yellow armor down by Mega, and Maxi has to retreat. Back over to red side now, and Dakana's putting all kinds of pressure on early. He's not letting this game slow down. Seems that he's got a plan versus Maxi, and that is to push the pressure. He's all over that rail spawn, all over that Mega, in and out of red, and he's pushing again. Maxi's down to 30 health, no armor, and Dakana's got a stack as well, so he should be pushing. Maxi watches that jump pad up the yellow, and he's gonna smack him for 1 rail. 25 tickle plus a little extra on that rocket spam towards red, but Dakana with the pickup, and he is in good control of the map right now. Game slowing down a bit. Dakana with a very fast-paced start. Push the pressure. Still on those items. Maxi still finding his time, and Dakana's there for the cutoff after the Mega pickup. Heard the Mega get picked up. There's a direct rocket right into the face of Maxi. As he eats that one. Saw that red armor. Didn't bait himself on it, but ended up eating a direct anyways. And now they're back. Oh no, unfortunate rail switch. He hits 2 of them, but Dakana with the easy finish. Still 112 plus 140 armor after that yellow pickup. Mega's coming up in 5 seconds. And Dakana is looking well stacked right now. Has a look between those jail bars, as I call them. Not jewel bars. They'll be at 10 o'clock. But when jewel bars is looking through those jail bars, I'm going to have to figure out something to do, especially with my mouth bleeding. Can't be saying jewel bars through jail bars. Bang! Dakana takes a rail from the side there, but then returns fire for 74 points of damage. Dakana still heavy on those items though. Quick sneak peek, 4 reds, 4 megas. Misses a rail there while I was in scoreboard. Drops down and grabs another mega, another yellow. And he's just running the map. Meets Maxi at red here, and he should be able to get a finish. Drop on Maxi. You hear the scream come out. This will be a finish, and there it is. First place, still well stacked. And he's back over to Mega side, but this time Maxi's ready at that angle. Bangs home the 80 bomb. 3 minutes in here. Dakana just babysitting that Mega, doesn't want to let it go. And when in doubt, do what you gotta do. He knows that that yellow comes up right on the back end as well, even though it was up earlier. And now the game is slowing down a bit. Only 2-0 to score, 3.5 minutes in. Dakana with a flying start came out on fire, chasing down those kills, making the cutoffs, hoarding the items, and eventually picking up the frags. Maxi with some unfortunate instances where he gets caught out with rail. A little fight on that top level at Mega. Dakina with the pickup, and now Maxi at the pad. Oh no, Dakina. Had a rail angle up that jump pad and hit the wall. But no big deal as he's still collecting these items. 6 reds, 7 megas to 2 reds and no megas. And there's an 80 piece as well as he finds Maxi at the top of that yellow. Came out that telly. And Dakina once again is just going to wait on this mega. And it seems that his mind is set. He's going to play around that mega. He hasn't given one up yet and he doesn't want to give one up. Doesn't mind giving away a little armor here and there. Felt his way through the first 5 minutes of this duel. And it seems like he's able to aim and hang in there. He just has to keep that mega on lock. Maxi showing they could hit a few shots as well. Nice shot there from Dakina on the switch as he hits him through those bars. And both major items. So Dakina is just skating around the map here, collects another yellow. Doesn't even really need it, but scoops it up anyways just as a denial measure. Gets a nice string of LG on Maxi there. He's flying around the corners, throwing defensive shots. Hits one rail and has rockets thrown up. Dakina's still well stacked though. He has to pursue this kill. But once again, he's like, you know what? Kills are nice, but I'm gonna take this mega, big guy. And then he rolls right back through, knows that that red's coming up any second. Maxi was there, he showed and goed, and unfortunately not able to pick up the red. It goes to Dakina as well. Yeah, my goodness, this is an absolute beatdown. Not showing on the scoreboard, but Dakina is controlling the pace of this game. He started off controlling the pace of the game, and then he slowed it down at his will. And now he's just playing into the items. Three seconds until Mega. And feeling no threat, he's going to let that red go. Watch angles. Better make sure he doesn't get this swiped. He hears a couple footsteps there. That's exactly what was happening there as Maxi thought about making a play. He's going to tell he threw up top. Nice rocket there. Lands flush to the nose of Dakina. 25 seconds till Mega. He needs to get over to that red. And realizes it here. Little space to the telling. He's still got plenty of time to get back to Mega side as well. He's going to drop down, take the scenic route up through yellow jump pad. And here we are into high level above Mega. Gets the advantageous position above the pickup. And says, get out of here, Maxi. So some artful decision making by Dakina there to retain the upper hand, even though he was the second one to arrive at Mega. And now he's back to red, trying to pick that up as well. 1 second away. Maxi with the LG out is going to steal it. And Maxi hits a shot. Dakina's still healthy, but just pulls shoot and says, you know what? Another time, my friend. Bang. 80 bomb there from low to high. Yellow pickup for Dakina, and he's going to head right back over to Mega. Still think he hasn't given one up, and that is the case. 4 reds for Maxi, but that is all 10 yellows. He's even behind on yellows. So Dakina is just whoring the items. And there's another Mega that he is happy to sit on, as Maxi's not been able to apply pressure to the pickups. Nice direct there around the corner, and they actually exchange those slap for slap. One slap to the face and then another, and this time they go long range with the slingshot. Dakina grabs a red. And here's a pickup down low here. Did not hear the run off, but Mega in 5 seconds, and we'll see if Dakina can keep this to 0 megas for Maxi, which would indeed be the tail of the tape, as it were, if he's able to maintain that advantage. Maxi steps through, bang, bang. Oh my goodness. He actually gets that red armor. And he's hanging in there as well. He picks up the kill playing Instagib. What a dirt nugget. You gotta love it though. He did what he had to do. This game was not working out. The only thing that he was really doing was hitting rails. So he stood in there and took the rail fight, and there's a snap to rocket as he lands that rocket. Oh my goodness, my mouth is bleeding. Stop making me excited. Megs that Mega as well, and he's across to those little bubbles. Dakana takes an 80 bomb at top level of Mega. Actually caught on the wall there, man. That little spin shot with the rocket was nasty. Wish I could have gave that my all in the cast there, because that was dirty. It was a proper smashing, mate. Actually throwing some wish and prayer rockets right now, and Dakana is just like, nah, son. Oh, but there's the Mega pickup! Maxi's gonna get it! And it's his second of the evening. So I missed calling it on the first one. Dakana almost a clean sweep on Megas, but he's got 30 seconds now to just lick his wounds, play positionally. And he's going to step through to that top level Mega, down to the bottom level. Here's the chase from Maxi. And now it's Dakana throwing the wild rockets. 4-1 as he smacks him with that turnaround. Another red as well. He's going to leave it hanging there for a second. Waits for the telly through and then steps onto it. Precision play here from Dakana with the timing. Maxi eventually got to him a little bit, but at the end, it's 5-1 for Dakana. Thank you for the follow, Nathan Ward. Appreciate that. Is that Nathan Ward from fucking Source? Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
Actually gonna pick up the rocket launcher and head directly to the red armor. Dakana sends him careening into the wall. Maxi's able to maintain the pickup though, and now Dakana's gonna protect that Mega. Bang! Direct rocket, and Maxi tries to fly by with the second one. There's a 68 bomb, Yarmer Yager in the flesh. 18 seconds in, and it's a bit of a heater here. Direct rockets of all things landing like crazy. Dakana's gonna take one for 60 there as well. He's in trouble, no armor. Maxi's over towards that red, gets out of the spam angle. Oh, a nice little clever play. Look at these little jumps. Big Maxi. All over the place. Still 0-0, 50 seconds in, and another Mega goes to Dakana. We're gonna have to start calling him Mega Man. Need to get a picture of this guy and just Photoshop him onto the Mega Man body with the little blaster arm and shit. Red armor up. Dakana's gonna jump onto this one as well, but he's gonna take a lot of damage for it, and Maxi's been quite proficient with the rail. Dakana with the exit wasn't clean as Maxi got an angle and shot the rail, but he did not connect. Now Dakana's through another rail. This disgusting individual just keeps hitting rails. Dakana's somehow alive, 20 health left. Maxi running for his life. Gets another angle, but whiffs on that one. Dakana with the step through, and the AD is gonna avoid that damage, and then push him out of that window as well. Maxi tries to smash that one in the top of his cranium as well. That didn't land though. 17 on that rocket spam. Tries to hit him through the glory hole as well. Predicts the telly, and that doesn't happen. Because Mega's not up, dude. You're playing against Mega Man, bro. What are you looking for? It's Mega Man. Dakana falls down. Through that telly, gets behind him, but Maxi's ready for it. Turn and fires. Dakana down towards that red, decides not to pursue. Maxi still hits the other side angle before getting the red pickup. He likes his railgun. The skip across, and Mega Man's there for the pickup, and the blaster arm comes out. It's 1-0 for Mega Man.
Holy mackerel!
Man never saw a blueberry he didn't want to stuff down his throat. Still following Dakana now. Actually spamming that angle over above that yellow, and now Dakana's gonna swoop in below and still grab it. Oh no, muffs that rocket jump though. Looking like Dradic in that one CP9 game. Even though he didn't actually rocket jump, and I completely misread that error in that match. Here's a big meeting up top right in the middle of the map, and somehow both guys get out of there without taking much damage. Dakanov falls onto another armor. He's watching that red angle now. A little peekaboo there from Maxi, and then Maxi with the step through and lands. Misses the second one though. Dakanov's cool with it. He knows when red's at. He's gonna pick that up, and Daddy's got a new red suit, but Maxi's ready for that rocket jump up. Here's the adjustment, and oh my goodness, Maxi hitting the rails, but so is Dakanov. The blueberry's on the map, and Mega Man's there to claim his prize. Almost lost a Mega there, but defends his family's honor. Maxi getting a little aggressive and then puts two right into the face of Dakanov. He ate those rockets. Just headbutted him. And he has to retreat to his yellow. Onto the Mega, and there's the grab for Mega Man himself. Maxi figuring it out a bit here. Doesn't want to show himself for too long. Dakanov standing there with the LG, and Maxi shows and goes with the rail. Hits the damage, takes barely anything, and now he's worked his way into a potential red, but he actually pulls shoot there and leaves. Dakanov confused says thank you very much, and a nice little shallow jump there. And Maxi found in Mega Man land, and Dakanov says no sir. Claims his blueberry, and he's on his way. Little yellow vest to go as well. Why not? Top middle, Dakanov's got the map. He's up 2-0, and this could be a 2-0 if he holds on here. Maxi gets pushed to that bottom level, and there's the finish. He ate a direct rocket to get the finish. And he falls back on a red, so Dakanov looking pretty good now. 5 minutes in, Maxi takes a direct as well. Big trouble for Maxi. Here's the LG finish. And Dakanov not messing around. 4 seconds until Mega. And you know what time it is. It's Mega Man time. Dakanov with the pickup. Gonna secure that. As you would expect. Step through to the middle, and there's some blaster spam coming. As the plasma... And Dakanov just playing smart, listening to the sound cues right now. Gets a little LG opportunity on Maxi without eating rails for once. And then Maxi tries to go rail, and Dakanov hits him with the 1-2 combo. Oh my goodness, a little short jab and the uppercut finish. Maxi up in the middle. He wants to engage this fight now, but Dakanov's ready for it. Gets the LG out with an opportunity to finish. And it is 6 zipper here as Dakanov is hanging a donut on the board right now. Take a look at those items. 10 megas to 0. We'll see if he can take this one to the finish line. Went 8.5 strong last game. Maybe almost 9 minutes till he gave up a mega. Almost pitched a shutout. But here's Maxi. There's another mega for Mega Man. And there's another combo as he rocket jumps off of his fully health body. And then finishes him with a pixel rail around the corner. Absolutely nasty. Dakanov 7-0 with 3 minutes to go. Looking to salt away this series with a 2-0 victory. And he is definitely in the pole position to do so as another mid-air rocket. Dakanov banging away. Maxi's had an impressive rail at times in this game. And even a few impressive maneuvers. Like the way he was moving at that red armor made a nice little maneuver to try to get a free shot at Dakanov. I was quite impressed with that. And Dakanov is just making sure that nothing goes awry here. Able to still secure the mega. So that streak remains intact. 7 minutes and 42 seconds in, a little yellow as well. He likes these little shallow forward progress rocket jumps, been utilizing those frequently throughout this map, and it is a clever little trick to use here. And Maxi has figured that it's that time. Once 8 minutes rolls around, it's time to start going for megas. I kid, of course. You know, Maxi's been trying to get him a couple key fights that Dakina was able to win, and here comes the Mega, and Mega Man is right on time as he checks his watch. He taps his toes, and then he's in there for the pickup. Maxi tries to bait that red pickup, and Dakina didn't fly through straight forwards towards the red, and that sort of threw the Maxi trap off just a little bit. 8.5 minutes here. Maxi takes a rail. It's one nice direct, but at 10-0, things are looking bleak. All that there's to play for now is to break up that Mega shutout, and he does pick up a frag, so I guess crack the goose egg in general as well, but he takes a pummel for his troubles, and Mega Man has left the Mega exposed. Oh no! The shutout ends once more. It's a Mega on the body of Maxi. And the family honor has gone out the window, but Dakina still putting crooked numbers on the board, even though we just see ones right now. And there it is, 12-1. Coming up after this match, it is going to be Vice versus Joe. Second match of the evening, and followed by that, if I'm able to pick up Jewel Bars and Theo, I'll try to grab that one as well. It would be beautiful. Maxi's going to pick up a second frag here. 9.5 minutes in. It's all over but the crying. He doesn't even want the Mega. Just reminds him of all the bad times he's had. But eventually he does peel back and gets it and says, you know what, I do want to put a nice little 3 up there. Dakina standing there, and do we get a 3? Absolutely. Looking for those spawn damages. Not going to connect, and a little battle here around the bottom of red. Right in mid, Dakina's low, but so is Maxi. 5 seconds to go in the game, and this should be it. And there it is. 13-3 is their final score. Dakina takes the series 2-0. GGs are called. Thank you to both of the players for showing out. And we will be going to Vice and Joe ASAP.
That's how we close them.
That's how we close them. All right, so I'm going to figure out where Joe and Vice are playing in Discord right quick. Looks like they're telling me. Oh, I got map picks here as well. Okay, let me save that. There you go. There's your picks for Joe and Maxi. Or those are the Dakina Maxi picks. Oops, my bad. Oh, I'm stupid. I just received that message too late. They sent it to me after. I thought it was Vice messaging me. Alright, let me see what server these guys are in. All right, so So I'll just go into the full screen so that you guys can see the map picks. Joe just discovering how maps get picked. Vice was a step ahead of him there. Yeah. My mouth is really fucked up. It's still bleeding from the extraction today, so I can't get it to stop. I'm surprised I'm even casting this, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. It's I planning on doing it, so I'm here. It's fucking killing me though. What do we get here? No silence from Joe, no ZTN from Vice. Joe wants Lost World, Vice wants Furious Heights. Yeah, I did. I can show you if you want to see it. It's fucking. Let me see if you can see. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's fucking disgusting. That's the second one, actually. The one in front of it's already been pulled last year, so.
Vote now. Vote passed.
I almost was ready to join there like an idiot.
Prepare to fight.
Thanks, brother.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Starting on Joe, it's going to be map 1, Lost World. Second map was Furious Heights. I wasn't paying attention, so I missed what the third is going to be, but what does it really matter? Because, well, I do have to change my scoreboard, so I'll let you guys just watch the start here. Sorry for that delay in sound, guys. Joe's standing on guard of that rocket launcher. Taking some nice LG from Vice there. And then here's the engagement at Mega, and Vice is going to stand over his dead body. Zero respect as Joe kills himself, actually. It's a -1. I mean, he was probably just waiting for the Mega, but it sounds more dramatic if I say that he was standing over his dead body, you know? There's the drop. Joe trying to rocket Vice away. Vice hanging on with that lightning gun, fighting for his life. Joe somehow survives there. Wants those shards and will collect them. Leery about that lip just to the right of yellow armor and retreats. And Vice is aware. Vice is like, all right, I see what's going on here. You just want to chill in the yellow cut. All right, and Joe waits until he drops, and then here's the exit. So Joe basically just playing to get out of that little pinched area that he was in. And that other yellow should be coming up in a few seconds, and it will. See if he heads back for it. Does not, but thinks about it, but Vice is there. So these guys are just playing a little rope-a-dope here. Nice rockets from Joe, though, as he lands 2 direct, and Vice gets lit up a little bit there. Joe takes some damage as well, but without the Mega, we'll call that a win in that engagement. Joe now standing over that rocket. Vice gonna grab the red and takes a 74 bomb up that rocket jump out, and here's the telly. Joe's gonna steal away that Mega and up. Lucky to just get over that lip, to be honest, but it was actually well executed. Grabs the yellow. He knows that that other yellow was up, so Vice will have secured that, and as well the armor advantage. And here's the red drop. Joe had to know he was there, but Vice was waiting for the fall, and there it is. 1 to -1 is a 2-frag spread. Joe in the negative integers right now. Drop on the Mega, and he picks that up Vice, that is. As the camera's rolled over to him. And he's onto that yellow as well. So not much engagement here. We saw what kind of tricks Joe was up to the last time he was out of control. And once again, he's just waiting for audio cues, and then he's trying to make a run to what he's trying to do, but Vice is going to catch him out in the middle of this one. Joe returns fire with a direct, but then Vice with a direct of his own. And it's way too easy as he just takes Joe right out of the air. Throws a pre-fire rocket towards that LG exit as well. And Joe does well to grab himself a rocket, which he will need to stay in the fight here. 5 seconds until Mega. Vice tests the pickup, doesn't have exact timing. It's there now, though. And Joe, again, just using those audio cues to time when he does stuff. What it do, baby? What it do? 5 minutes into the first map, Lost World. Vice is up 2 to -1, leading by 3. And we'll push out into Joe. Little tickle of damage. Picks up the yellow. And then, oh no! Joe was in a bad spot there and falls into the lava. Vice actually took a significant strike. But Joe launched himself into the lava and it didn't work out for him. And now he's in big trouble here. Gets that 50 bubble, but he should still die here. And he goes for another lava buff. He's down to -3. Oh my goodness. Zero shame in his game as he continues to accumulate the negative frags. Joe's just out here trying to get something done. He's not playing for pride. Oh my goodness. Getting lit up there too. Falls onto that Mega. Luckily, oh, Vice. If Joe did a lava leap there, I would have fucking died, man. Like, I can't even get too excited right now. Like, it's just hurting. Literally getting a fucking headache. But here's the drop, and Joe. Oh, it is the lava leap for Vice as he returns the favor. So up by 5, Vice is clearly in the driver's seat here, especially on this type of map. Joe would have to pull some kind of miracle, and it's not going to happen that way because he's taking a rocket to the kneecaps right there. And oh my goodness, the kneecaps continue to be exposed. Taking it to the shins. See, I can't. I think it's in the UK where they have the fucking shin kicking competition. Like, those guys are fucking nuts, dude. They just get out there and kick the fucking shit out of each other's shins. Like, it is so funny. Vice with another red here. Let's have a quick look at the item spread. 14 reds to 0. Joe has not touched the red, so we're in shutout territory for the 3rd map in a row. Somebody trying to run the table on the items. And Joe's been around that red. I'm actually surprised to see that he's got 0 pickups of red because he's been around it a few times. Steps out here and it's going to be machine gun time. And he's going to settle on a yellow. He's not diving for that red. The shutout continues. And Joe's not having much success up close either as Vice is going to take care of him with those rockets. And apparently the server is going to be switched after this map, which is fine, because... yeah, the map is winning this, or the lava is winning this map. 6 to -3 with 2.5 minutes to go. And pretty soon I'm gonna pop a fucking oxy, man. Holy shit. The beatdown continues. Or as they say, the beat goes on. Fitting expression in that scenario, even if it's not exact, precise. And Joe's just giving away now, and it is this server. As you see the slideshow continue here, I'm seeing it too. I mean, these guys, I'm sure, chose the server. Getting shot in the past.
1 minute warning.
I mean, I feel Joe on the server, but... And Vice is offering the redo. I knew that's what he's going to inch towards. Okay, that's the appropriate response. That's the correct response. Because he did lose this shit. Like, both of them were lagging too. I saw Vice lagging. And, but yeah, Vice won that out. There was good plays all around. There was, I mean, these guys were landing air rockets on the slideshow, so. 15 seconds to go. It's going to finish out 10 to -3. And Bubbly has entered the chat. Goddamn. 3 seconds to go, and that'll be map 1. All she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to map 2. There will be a new server. Let me figure out what it's going to be. Oh, fuck. I'll get the IP from these guys. I really hope that this fucking shit stops bleeding soon. I wonder if it's bad once I start getting a headache. I mean, fuck. It was like 9, it's been 12 hours, you know? For real, man. I actually, I have some, I have some oxycodons, but I don't know. Take my hat off, actually. You guys don't need to be looking at my fucking brutal hair. Bitch, I'm a boss.
Prepare to fight.
Good luck and have fun.
So here we go. It's gonna be map 2. T7 Furious Heights. And Vice is leading 1-0. I'll change the scoreboard after the first engagement, I guess. I lose sound for a second because I was too stupid to do it when I had time. I'd rather complain about my issues. Seeking your sympathies. Battle at red as Joe's in there like a dirty shirt. Vice takes some damage, but eventually wins it out. And let me change that damn scoreboard. Goodness, Joey. Second kill, I missed it, but I saw the end. I kind of saw it through my monitor here to my right. William H. Mason. have to... I don't think anyone's ever said that. Vice on the upper level there has position on Joe. Mega's coming up in 3 seconds. Joe's going to make a move for it. But Vice is going to land that rail on the telly exit. Oh, a nicely placed rocket in the combo finish. And he's not even going for that Mega. He tries to touch down on the red, but he gets burned on that one and has a little smile about it too. He's trying to make a big play there. And gave away a free Mega to Joe. It's 4-0 for Vice though. Little slow play there is a couple water footsteps, and Vice somehow dodged that rocket. Not sure how that didn't land, as it looked like Joe was going to spank him with one. And Vice is onto that Mega, so that's a nice pickup for him. Very fully stacked here, and here's Joe coming, gets a free shot at him, and now jumps through the back. Joe was not expecting that, bangs him with the second rocket. Here's the LG pursuit. Drop down low, and Joe's going to tell you again, but he is toast here, and that is absolutely the case, as Vice is going to fall on that and then run right to the red. We'll see if Joe challenges. Picks up the rail and doesn't challenge, but Vice says, I don't care if you want to challenge. I'm coming right at you, baby. 6-0, as Joe's kind of getting bodied here. Smoother server, smoother serving. And Vice is just happy to take this fight down low, leave him with nothing. He's going to get another red here. Joe has a look at it. See ya later, Joey, as Vice puts the rail into him, teases him with that little red, and then gets back to the Mega in time. Free yellow, but it doesn't matter. Vice has him trapped. What a lunatic. Just stares at the wall and says, I'll trap you in here. Nowhere to go. And Vice is liking this. Playing with his food. And then the double rocket. He's absolutely playing with his food right now. Nine zipper, 3.5 minutes in. Joe serves him with a rocket there, but oh my goodness, what a dirt nugget. It's that pixel rail right around the corner. Whew. Nice one there as Vice predicts that peek in from Joe. Mega's up in 5 seconds. Same time as Red pretty much. Peek at these items. 6 reds to 3 for Vice. 5 Megas to 2 for Vice. We're firmly in control of those items, but Joe's not getting shut out. Well, he is getting shut out, just not on the majors. Just on the scoreboard, which is kind of major. But Vice is playing this very well. It's some really nice action. Drops on Joe here, gives up a red there, and there's one of those majors, and this one could turn into a frag for Joe. Vice backed into a corner, and Joe's able to finish. 80 health and 36 armor. He's over to the rail side. I mean, it's not impossible, right? There's 5 minutes left.
5-minute warning.
If Vice continues to play the way he has been, it's probably not going to happen. And Vice is continuing to play the way he's been playing. So 5.5 minutes in, it's now 12-1, 11 frag spread. Yoey with his back against the wall. As I mentioned before, I am going to try to pick up Jewel Bars versus Theo for the third match. I can track those gentlemen down.
Impressive.
And another frag for Vice as he hits Joe with another nice rail shot. 150 armor. He's hanging around the red right now. Taking his time. 4 minutes to go. Checking down red. Seen Joe at that angle a few times in this game. Figures why not throw some plasma. And there's Joe just hanging around that ledge down by rocket launcher, and that does not work out for him. Does some damage to Vice, but Vice abuses him with the LG there. Biding his time on this mega pickup too. Almost like he was using a timing mechanism on the pickup there. Either that or he was just flashing it out there for Joe. And the little disrespectful gaunt on his head. And Joe comes back to return fire, and then he takes the rail out. Oh my goodness, Vice baited him into the gauntlet fight. And Joe got zipped by a rocket, and a nice little banger there as he steps through with the rail. Joe trying to exit through the escape route, and Vice says, no you don't. One more rail for the road. 30 seconds until Mega. The Vice is happy to just sit down here on the bottom half of the map. He's that yellow. Doesn't need it, but I'll grab it anyways. He was going for the gusto. Another 2 frags for Vice, and he's just racking them up now. Just racking them. Reminds me of this guy who used to hang around at the fucking pool hall. Second rampage of the game. This guy used to hang around at the pool hall. Guy didn't speak much English, and he was just trying to get quarters out of people. Kind of like when people would like return the grocery carts and then ask to keep the quarter. Do you remember those days? Well, this guy would just chill around at the pool hall and rack people's balls for them in between games for 25 cents. So everyone just called him Rack'em. Game ended. Hey, Rack'em! Get over here, bud. 25 cents. Fresh rack. Let's go. Guy was a fucking beauty. No one knew his name. We just fucking called him Rack'em. It's the beauty of it, really. One minute to go here, 23-1. And make it 24. If Vice hangs a 30 bomb on Joey here, like, you know, those TDM guys, they used to say the -50 club. Is that what they said? Like, what's the duel club? Is it a 30 bomb? If you get a 30 bomb hung on you, are you an absolute nugget? Like, oh my god, 25 bomb. Let's see if he can do it. Oh my goodness, he's going for the dirty 30. There's the red. Joe wants to give it to him too. Just when you thought that this could never happen, Joe was here to spare you the wait, but with only 15 seconds left, it looks like he's going to avoid -30 club. Grenade bowled towards him at the end, and oh, going for that little gauntlet. Rack 'em, boys. 2-0 for Vice as he takes the series. And the server provides a little between map music. I'll see if I can figure out what's going to go on with this next game. And, not good, but they were games. I'll see if I can get jewel bars. I'll be back in a second. Fuck. Fuck is this server downloading? Jesus. I think it might be like a 10-minute break or something. Yeah. I'll figure out what that is and I'll get back to you. Yeah. So it's gonna be 10 minutes. I'll update my scoreboard over here and go back to the pregame, and then we will watch Jewel Bars versus Theo. Fuck. So yeah, this game is gonna start in 10 minutes, and until then, I'm just gonna. I guess my camera's on, but whatever. I'll switch to the screen when I update my graphic here. Alright, I think I'm good now. So I'll send you to the front desk, and yeah, Jewel Bars versus Theo next. Alright, these guys are switching servers, but they're about to play, so let me figure out where the Dallas. Very limited information. Dallas. Duel. It'd be sick if it. I'll figure it out momentarily, guys. Sorry for the delay. I don't know. If there's like a go-to Dallas server. Let me see. For Duel, there's only two. Duel TX2 or Project Velocity. Okay, well, Project Velocity is that thing that I keep seeing weird trailers about and stuff. It's like weird map. That. This either.
Upside down and inside out, I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for me to get on the mic and make this tag team party hype. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'm a
Okay, it is Project Velocity.
it is, let me hear you say.
Well, found it. Hey man, I got memories, bro. I got memories. All right, we are here. It's Theo versus Jewel Bars. I've had the fucking scoreboard backwards the entire. Can you guys just pick the side that I assume you're on and stop fucking around? Fucking hard. Oh no, they didn't. So it's gonna be a toss of ZTN. What's up, Warden? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Anybody who's watching who doesn't follow, please do. I'm like 13 away from 1,000. Trying to get there. I'm scraping. I think that's where I'm at. Let me see. Yeah, 987. 13 away. Any follow is appreciated. Dude, it's fucking terrible. Like, I'll show it to you. It's fucking awful. It's still bleeding like 12 hours later. I couldn't get it to stop. I couldn't get it to clot with the gauze. So, yeah, I'm just casting with my shit bleeding. I might try to put the gauze back in later and just go to sleep or some shit and hope this shit's clotted tomorrow, but it's fucking killing me. Nice, thanks, dude. Appreciate that, Sneaker. Any way that we can fucking get her done, buddy? It's not like it matters. It's not like Twitch is gonna fucking send me an email and say congratulations. If they did, they'd probably be like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. But anyways, I just want to get there just because it feels like a milestone, and I have done it mainly casting, which is kind of impressive in ways because there's not that much to cast for the type of games that I cast, and so I'm really surprised that we've come this far in a couple years. But anyway, we're doing some Duel right now, and I haven't done a lot of that, and Duel can sometimes be really good. It can be really stale, or it can be really exciting in like big moments. Like some of the big moments are the best ones, like when it's a one frag game and someone's like hunting down that last frag for 45 seconds, putting pressure on, like always some cool shit. So I don't mind it. Like I like watching these duels much better than I like watching Quake Champions duels. Like even though those can sometimes be exciting too, there's just like there's something about the Quake Champions duels is different. Like the game is like so like damage output oriented. Like people spawn and they're just like doing damage. Like, I realize that's action and stuff, but I do appreciate the way that guys gain their advantage in this type of duel system, you know? Appreciate that, Sneaks. That's huge. Like, just playing positionally, playing sound that actually, like, works. You know? Let me just take a look here. I don't know. Okay. There you go. Theo bans ETN. He picks Silence. Jewel Bars pick Cure. Theo ban Furious. Jewel Bars ban Tox. Silence, Cure, Sinister. That one goes out to my boy Vice. Saw you with the disrespect, Vice. I was loving it. Putting a little gauntlet over Joe's dead body, etc. So good. He deserves every second of it. I appreciate you for letting the man know. I'm kidding. I know you guys were just joking around. It wasn't BM. It's just fun. Yeah, me too, man. Fuck. I want to eat more than anything. I've like not eaten today, like literally. Like every time I tried to eat something, I'm like trying to eat it on one side of my mouth. It's just not enjoyable. Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, I thought you were gonna hang a 30 bomb on him. I was trying to make like a thing of it, but here we go. Map 1 is gonna be Silence. Jewel Bars versus Theo. We'll start with Big Theo.
2, 1, fight.
You're gonna spawn in, grab a shoddy, and head right over towards that Mega. He pre-fires the telly just in case Jewel Bars wants to get spicy early. And Jewel Bars does want to get spicy early and plants him with a rocket. Jewel Bars didn't even grab the red, just moved into that Mega and said, let's roll, baby. He's grabbing these greens in mid as well. Ooh, nice rocket there from Theo, though, as he returns fire and bangs one into the feet. Do the telly, and that's a yellow for Jewel Bars. Mega's up in 5 seconds. Little battle over that Mega, but Jewel Bar is going to come out on top. Nicely timed Mega pickups. That'll bring him back to 130 health. Watching that red angle, Theo is wise to it and takes his time. Now going to tell you through and grab it. And Jewel Bars will settle for that yellow. He's back in the mid looking for greens here. Theo's there standing guard in the middle. The Jewel Bar is going to brush him away with a rocket, and there's the greens. 2-0 for Jewel Bars, 1 minute and 15 seconds in. He's landing some more damage on Theo. He's just trying to escape here into that mid-level, but Theo's got not much of a stack. He tries to rocket jump onto the red, but Jewel Bars dispatches of that maneuver. Weary of that telly. He does not overcommit to the Mega, but now will land on top of Theo, and artfully done as he forces him through the telly from up top and then plants 2 on top of him, grabs the Mega, and now he's heading back after him again. Another frag, a green. Red's up in 2 seconds. Doesn't really need it desperately. Instead wants to hold this advantageous position that he's got and keep running the map the way he is. Does not feel in jeopardy of losing the item, and indeed he's not. Finally, Theo pokes his head out in mid. The Jewel Bars gets full intel there. Yo, what's up, Snuffles? Appreciate you, bro. Theo hits him with 1 rail. And immediately retreats. You hear him pick up that yellow. And Jewel Bars just holding position there. Does not want to give ground to Theo. Almost slaps him with a rocket there, too. And will now pick up this Mega. Theo gonna tell you through, getting brave there.
Excellent.
Damn. Thanks, Snuffles. You're a fucking beast, dude. You don't have to do that.
Excellent.
You guys can listen to Wayne's World go off for 10 subs or whatever that was there. Holy shit, dude. Guy's gifting the whole goddamn server.
Excellent.
20. Bro, Snuff. I appreciate that, man. Thanks a lot. And also, thanks for playing in the DBT season this season. That was appreciated. I know that didn't get as many dubs as you guys wanted to, but it was good to have, you know, another team with players who can play. Meanwhile, 3.5 minutes here on Silence. It's Jewel Bars versus Theo.
Excellent.
Theo steps through, and Jewel Bar is gonna just knock him to the bottom. Theo with a nice low to high rail there as he responds. But Jewel Bar is able to fall back on that red, and that's easy peasy. We'll be back. Good. Sweet. Yeah, that comes with time. Big fight here, and Theo with a nice rocket actually does some nice damage. Jewel Bars saw that pixel angle, tried to sneak through it and hit the wall, and then gave a little mouse shake to voice his displeasure through his actions. I apologize for the overabundance of sounds. I don't often get subs like this, so it's not usually an issue. Jewel Bars with another mega. We'll have a look at those majors. 1 red and 1 mega for Theo, but nothing more. 7 and 6 for Jewel Bars. And Jewel Bars is taking this pretty handily right now, halfway through. Has not faced much adversity at all. There's been a few nice shots from Theo, but no real threat. And Jewel Bars just holding position, never putting himself in a bad spot, walking through when he needs to, leaving items up as needed, and even just, you see how carefully he dropped on that yellow, and right on the mega as it comes up. Like, it's art. And then he gets behind Theo there with the telly angle, the ever so famous telly angles on silence. And now he's going to pursue the kill here, and just hops right into that shotgun kill. Opens up the doorway, trying to have a peek. Here's that, and there's a red armor. So Theo picking up a red on the back of that spawn, and gets immediately wasted. 8-0 here as Jewel Bars leads Theo.
Excellent.
Still 4 minutes to go on this map. 2 more coming up. Don't remember exactly what they were. I know there's no ZTN. I think Cure next, I believe. And Jewel Bar stepped through. And Cure was Jewel Bar's pick, so he's going to be more than able to handle himself on that map. As these are still raining in here. Insanity. Oh my god, did you just do more Snuffles? I didn't even see that. I thought it was going to end and there's more. Oh, dude. Jewel Bars with another red. 10-0 here. 3 minutes to go. So silence is looking pretty much wrapped up. Nothing's ever over until it's over. You can't stack those bodies on spawn frags, but a nice 2-piece there as Theo goes down, and his 11 zipper for Jewel Bars. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely me. And Theo with the drop on Mega there, and that is not going to be given up by Jewel Bars either. So still just that second red for Theo. And Jewel Bars loves watching that long ale. That time he does not hit the wall. He's going to hit that. And some familiar pathing from Jewel Bars a couple times here. He's definitely got a couple routes that he likes to pursue, and some nice defensive rockets there from Theo. Big Storm Aaron. I think there's only 3 excellents left, boys. Only 3 excellents left, but we'll allow it because Snuffles was so fucking nice. Jewel Bars takes a nice direct rocket there from Theo, but still not in jeopardy of losing his life. 12-1. He's up by 13. Has a look at Theo on that top edge. A weird play there, but ends up getting the red anyways. And that time, that familiar pathing we talked about, Theo's ready for it. So Theo that time sees the path, hits the path, and then burns him for 2 rails and jewel bars. Finally facing a little adversity here, but he responds by just plunking rockets all over Theo's body, and it's 13 to -1. I see that some of the Euros are in the chat. Nice to see GB Master and such. Good guys, good guys. Jewel Bar's chilling. Yeah, 13 to -1. He's got every reason to chill. And with a 14 frag spread, I think that we can say that this one's done here. As Jewel Bar is going to put his first map on the board, and he does it in style. There it is, 1-0 for Jewel Bars. We're going into map 2 Cure. That's his pick. I would... Oh my god, is that the grunt from Warcraft 3 cover? Man, Jewel Bars is just a Pandora's box of wonderful things. I remember playing that game. And I remember playing Warcraft 1 too, you know, like orc rushes and shit. Here we are, map 2 Cure. A chance to go 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, all 3 matches tonight. Which, you know, sometimes you like the adversity of those 2-1s. They're always nice, but for scheduling purposes, it's always nice to have a smooth transition from match to match. Then again, if it goes 2-1, the next players can kind of just watch the game, chill. But this is a fun map. I know that Maxi likes this map. Always picking it. It cures what ails him. Again, thanks to Snuffle for all those subs. I appreciate that, bro. You don't have to do that, but you're a good man. Dude, he had a really nice air rock on, I'm not sure which map it was earlier, but he had a nasty air rocket. But here we go, it's gonna be map 2. We'll start on Theo. Since we spent a lot of time on Jewel Bar's last map, want to get this man some camera time. You see them both understanding the opponent's position there and trying to set up the shot to their favor. Jewel Bar's sneaks through low, and Theo's expecting a retreat but doesn't get it. So a nice thought by Theo as he thought, oh, maybe if I sneak back this way, he's not going to expect it. Doesn't work out that way. Didn't materialize, then he tries to throw a rocket that was a great idea in theory. Unfortunately, it was the opening that Jewel Bars needed to hit him with that LG, and it's 1-0 for Jewel Bars. Nice little paint job there as he touched him up. Grabs the Mega Health and he's across for a rail to Theo. And now Big Daddy Jewel Bars is in charge. And he is doing what he does, just holding that angle and just daring Jewel Bars to hit his A key. Or daring Theo to hit his A key, and he strays right into that rail. And now it's Jewel Bar's time. We'll see if he can lock him out of this map, strike at opportune moments, and generally be awesome. Here's the fall, and Theo's there looking up with rail, caught out with the wrong gun. Sonny got caught with his dick in his hand. And that's a 3-0 lead for Jewel Bars as he made him pay for it. Oh my goodness, 4-0, 1 minute and 37 seconds into this map. Duel Bars is an animal. Here's Theo trying to slink into that red armor room. And Duel Bar says, slink you later, bud. Fuck out of here. Paints him up with the lightning gun just a little bit. Up on that top level, and he's going to retreat. And Duel Bars knows that he's going to come for that green. What an absolute dirt squirrel. He's like, yeah, this motherfucker needs this green so bad. He's not going to test man those other armors. And he just sat on the green. Played right into his hands. Kind of a master tactician, really. Nicely done by Duel Bars there as he set the trap. And the mouse went for the cheese. Take a look from Theo's point of view. Still want to give him some more camera time when we can. Even though it has been enjoyable watching how Duel Bars does his business. We'll see how Theo tries to counter. Playing sound right now and we'll snag an armor. Duel Bars gets red though, so that armor gets less comforting immediately. And you hear more clinks happening across the map. So Theo just biding his time and waiting for an opening, it seems. And here's Duel Bars, and there's the opening. Nice direct rocket Duel Bars with the drop. And even with that opening rocket kicking off the damage. Oh no, 1 second more and he would have got that red. Instead he settles on the yellow. Red's still up right now. Duel Bars above it. Duel Bars probably surprised it's still there based on where their positioning was were a second ago. Duel Bars actually might not even know that it's there. I think it's still up, and it is. Not sure how that sequence played out that way, but it ended up in a fight around the red armor. Nobody picked it up. Nobody attempted for it. You guys are planting their flags in the ground and playing the way they want to, for sure. Duel Bars daring for a strafe. Theo daring you to pick up a red. Duel Bars baiting green armor like an absolute savage. I mean, I agree with that, Snuffles. Not that it matters. Yeah. I can't remember who I was listening to. It had a good quote about Kobe the other day. It was fucking cracking me up. It was Iman Shumpert. Iman Shumpert was talking about how he was locking down Kobe one game. And he was like basically just locking this guy down for 3 quarters. Couldn't touch him. He's like, I was like already celebrating in my head, thinking that I won the game, you know? That Kobe wasn't going to score on me. He couldn't score on me. I was getting ready to text I was going to write my brother and all this shit. He's like, Kobe came up to me after the 3rd quarter and said, you had a good game, and gave me a pat on the back. And then he fucking torched me in the 4th quarter, sent me to the fucking locker rooms with an L. I fucking died, bro. I fucking died. Fight here at that lower water. Duel Bars and Theo. Theo with a chance to pick up the frag here. Duel Bars screaming, but he slinks out of there. Unfortunate. Wow, Theo knew that he was in jeopardy coming through that telly, but he did it anyways. And Duel Bars, what a great recovery from where he was. Theo had to work so hard to create that favorable situation, and Duel Bars just peeled it right off of him with angles. But okay, yeah, you're going to get this mega. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat on this mega. I'm going to wipe it off of you, and then after you pick it up, I'm going to fuck you again. Yeah, good game, young fella. You had a good game. Rails there from Theo as Duel Bars still pressing forward, and then Theo with another one. Duel Bars on the run. He returns fire, and Duel Bars picks up the frag. Gets the Mega just in time. So Jewel Bars bends, but he does not break. And then he lands a flush rocket. Goes for a respawn kill. Wrong side. And now Theo's just going to pick it up a bit. Realizes that there's not much left to do here in terms of slow play. And will pick up the pace. Jewel Bars high to low. Fires a preemptive rocket towards that tele exit and then fires one low as well. Theo had designs of curling in at that red armor, but Jewel Bars is like, no. And here's a fight on mid-level Mega. Rocket jump out of there. And Jewel Bars, see how quickly he adjusted that angle on the telly and held it. Classic. Grabs a little LG ammo, maybe a little 25 bub. You know, no big deal. Take a look at these items when we get a chance next. Theo's gonna burst in though. Surprise attack. Doesn't matter. Jewel Bars love surprises. He was ready for it. Put on his party hat and went to work. 6 reds and 2 megas for Theo. 9 reds and 7 megas for Jewel Bars. And he's trading greens and just behind in yellows. So Jewel Bars a decided edge in the major items. And he's basically on par with the medium items. So 2 minutes to go, 6 to -1. It's been a clinic from Jewel Bars here. Almost start to finish. Theo's made some nice attempts, had some good plays, but Jewel Bars just couldn't be finished. I'm sure that he will face some other competition that will have a chance. Some familiar competition, the Vigs and the Wardens of the world that have played against Jewel Bars before. So Theo is a pretty good dueler himself. Like I said, Theo's made some great plays out here. I think the Jewel Bars has just really executed a lot of stuff. And then again, just gets 2 rockets straight to the kneecaps with 1 minute to go. 7 to -1. It's an 8 frag spread. It's basically all over but the crying. Little 2-piece there, and that's the 8th. So now it's a 9 frag spread. Mega's up, but Jewel Bar's in no hurry. Gonna take the long way. Couple bubbles. Theo holding that angle at mid. Jewel Bar's wise to it, drops down. And now pre-fires for a 41 piece. But with 10 seconds to go, we're pretty much good to go here, folks. That's going to be a 2-zipper, and that will send us to the playoffs, which are going to occur on Sunday. But there you are. She's over. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 2-0 win for Jewel Bars. All around good gameplay from everybody. I mean, certainly I don't think that Theo looked out of place or anything like that. Jewel Bar is just a really good player. Theo made his stands at the times that he wanted to, and he made out decently with them. There's a couple times where he was basically had Jewel Bars on the ropes. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it, and how it worked out. They're talking about playoffs and stuff now. GNiK's gonna have that all set up. But yeah, it's gonna be on Sunday, and that's when I'm gonna be doing this. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Beat On, for joining the cast. Thanks, Snuffles, for all the fucking subs. Hey, dude, honestly, like, Snuffles, this hat is for you, because I know that you got the Quake Live server, right? Right? That's for you, Snuff. You feel me? All right. But anyways, 2-0s all around. These guys are going to be playing each other in the playoffs, possibly, if they can make it that far. But yeah, in this instance, Jewel Bars was definitely the better competitor. His silence game was pretty crazy. And yeah, it appears that Jewel Bars banning one of the maps that was good for Theo really hurt him there. He says the DM13 was that. But either way, I'm happy. Appreciate everybody who came out. I'm going to find something to raid or whatever. And yeah, until next time. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. It is. Alright. I don't know if there's anyone to even really raid for me, so I'm just gonna go with someone random. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Sneaker for the follow. Hey, anybody who doesn't follow me, hit me up on that follow because I'm pretty much like, oh, Carnage is playing Tribes 3. I want to actually try that. The game that's on my radar. I'll throw it to Carnage. Oh.
You guys just missed the 60 sub bomb. Did you make a bed yet?
I don't have any.